Hi there. Welcome to the hashtag Flip Through Friday, which is hosted by Gwen the Trash Witch. I'll put everything in the description box. I wanted to share this book with you. I bought this book a while back. I did not realize that this book, I'm going to open it. It says $2, which is very interesting because I looked it up. This is a first edition. And let me see. Let me show you. 1945, first edition. And it also says this book is valued between $200 and $300. I don't have the dust cover, but according to my search, this book recently sold like for $230. Isn't that amazing? This is unbelievable. But I wanted to share this book with you. So I hope you're ready. This is pretty interesting. I guess Mary Petty drew many of these pictures. This Petty Pace, a book of drawings. So this Petty Pace, a book of drawings by Mary Petty. And I'm just going to flip through. I want to show you, wow, her drawings are amazing, okay? This here says, the Indians had him completely at bay. He saved his last shot for your great, great, great Aunt Fanny. Isn't that cute? That's pretty cute. And then there's these pictures. And then right here it says, you're very sick poet. You're a very sick poet. That's what it says. Look at this. This is in color. Beautiful. This was pretty interesting to me. And this here, isn't that a gas mask? Someone let me know what you think. And then right here it says, she's the only one I know who ever gets the meat out of Humperdinck. Okay, not sure what that means, but that's interesting. And she's playing her piano. And then there's this. First of all, you have to believe in it. Is that cute? She's looking in a mirror. And then it says, dear no, Miss Mayberry, just the head. Oh, just the head. She took off her clothes. That's cute. And then there's this one, and this one, and then this one. See, it's signed Mary Petty. No, I have to stay here and work. I'm unloading copper. Funny. And then this one says, which one is the love potion? Oh, she needs a love potion for the gentleman. And then there's these. I love this. Look at this drawing, this room. I once had a carpet, I think it was in my bedroom in my other home, that had this pattern on it. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful carpet. So now we have this, and there it says, don't go. I may never be like this again. She's all dressed up. Home, Prince. He's here. I think the dog's name is Prince. And then there's these pictures. I'm going to read this one. Couldn't you do all that in the cab? Funny. And then there's this one here that says, and all the time I thought I had some quality that would keep Mr. Richardson at bay. She's sad. Apparently it didn't work out. I just heard Herbert say, ergo, That means if we don't do something, we won't get out of here till 2 o'clock. Oh, code word. And then there's this. And then, look. She's so excited playing tennis. And here's the police officer. She definitely doesn't want the ticket. And here's the maid. And it says, we brought back a perfect jewel of a maid from the West Indies. Oh, how sweet. I love her shoes. And then there's this one. And then there's this one. So it must be things that she did in her life, I'm guessing. And then it says, take a crank letter. And then this one says, say when. They're going to cut that right there. Pretty big busted lady. And then here, look at this. Here. I think I smell mothballs. That's funny. And then it says, go right on talking, please. I can't find the buzzer. And then there's all these. I think these pictures are amazing. This all has to be part of something that she must have witnessed. How beautifully the sun catches the gold in your beard, Mr. Travilla. Oh, nice. And then here's big old long tables for dinner. And then there's this one. See, and they're all signed. Mary Petty. Mary Petty. I love the dresses. I really did love the dresses. My mother dressed up a lot. I remember there's pictures of me and my mom. And she's really beautifully dressed. And then here's this. Look at the library. Amazing library. Here's some more. I love leopard. I love leopard print. I think that's what that is. He isn't with us anymore. He was dismissed for being intoxicated while on duty. Oh, she's looking for the other salesman. Funny. And thanks God for bringing Mr. Bowers back to the ocean house. How cute. So these are all her drawings. See her drawings? Many of them. This one says, Peabody, are you completely mad? Because he's trying to kiss her? Oh my. I guess everything was so different back then. And, well, it's different now too. You don't want anybody just trying to kiss you. And then this, I love the color on this. I love the yellow dress. I mean, it looks like it's a bareback and she's got muscles on her. Might not be muscles. Look at this. It's the bride throwing her bouquet. I remember when girls used to do that. I don't know if they still do. The last wedding I went to, she did not throw her bouquet. Is this some of our work, madam? Oh gosh. These might be a little bit on the silly crazy, but there's supposed to be a secret drawer in it somewhere. Oh, the hat has a secret drawer. Maybe that's where she saved her money. And we're almost at the end. But I, like I said, wanted to share these drawings. They're amazing drawings. He's Harvard summa cum laude, of course. He has that to fight. Look at the hats. I love the hats. I know they're a little silly, but I think women, when they wore hats, were absolutely beautiful. And then their gowns were amazing. I love old movies. And here she is, she's smoking. Apparently, she's not supposed to be smoking, and she's smoking right there out the window, for she won't get caught. And then this lady, she's just sweeping her porch. And then this lady says there's a funny little popping noise right next to Raymond Graham's swing. Not sure. Raymond Graham. That's what I first liked about her, the way she hit out at life. Hey, she's celebrating. And then there are these. These look like kind of Grecian Roman dresses. More libraries. More cute hats. See, this type of dress, I think it's beautiful. And then there's this lady here. Let's see what it says. Look, Eunice, do you think I can buy another season with this hat? Oh, that hat. I don't see why not. Here they are at a ball. There's my leopard jacket and hat. I love leopard. My mother-in-law did too. But I want you to have it. Oh, the fish. Well, he does have all these fishes everywhere. Here, there. Probably all from him. So it says, this book was designed by James Hendrickson, has been printed and bound by the, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, Plimplin Press, Norwood, Massachusetts. I think this is a darling book. So, just wanted to share this flip through with you. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Remember to smile. The weekend is upon us. I hope it's a good weather weekend wherever you are at. And just don't forget to look for Gwen. I will put her YouTube and everything in the description box. Go say hello to her. Thank you, everyone. Have a great evening.